In a bustling city of over 8 million people, how does someone vanish without a trace? Not into the shadows, but in plain sight. This is the story of Joyce Vincent, a woman who died alone in her London flat and remained undiscovered for over 2 years. Her life and death raised haunting questions about urban isolation and the human need for connection. Joyce Vincent was born on October 9, 1965 in Hammersmith, London. Her parents had immigrated from Grenada. Her father was of African descent and her mother of Indian descent. Tragically, Joyce's mother had passed away when she was just 11 years old, leaving her and her four older sisters to be raised primarily by their father. Joyce attended Malcolm Primary School and Fulham Gilead School for Girls, leaving school at 16 without any formal qualifications. Despite this, she carved out a respectable career working as a secretary in various companies, including Ernst and Young. Colleagues and acquaintances described her as intelligent, beautiful, and sociable. She even attended the Nelson Mandela tribute concert in the 1990 and was reportedly photographed with him. In 2001, Joyce resigned from her job for reasons that had remained unclear. Around that time, she entered a shelter for victims of domestic abuse, suggesting that she might have been in a harmful relationship. She began distracting herself from friends and family, severing ties without explanation. Some speculate that shame or a desire for privacy led her to withdraw, but exact reasons remain unknown. By 2003, Joyce had moved into a bedsit flat above the Wood Green shopping city in North London. The flat was managed by the Metropolitan Housing Trust and was often used to house individuals escaping domestic violence. Despite living in a densely populated area, Joyce's reclusive lifestyle meant few noticed her absence. In November 2003, Joyce was briefly hospitalized for a peptic ulcer. She also suffered from asthma, and it's believed that she died in December 2003, possibly from an asthma attack or complications related to her ulcer. She was 38 years old. Her death went unnoticed. The television remained on, turned on to BBC One, and heating continued to run. Automatic payments covered part of her rent, and neighbors assumed the flat was unoccupied. It wasn't until January 25, 2006 that officials seeking to repossess the property due to rent arrears discovered her skeletal remains. She was found lying on her back, surrounded by wrapped Christmas presents, with no signs of forced entry or foul play. Joyce's story is a stark reminder of how someone can become invisible in a crowded city. Her life, once filled with promise and connections, ended in solitude. The reasons behind her isolation are complex, involving personal choices, societal factors, and perhaps systematic failures. In 2011, a filmmaker, Carol Morley, released Dreams of a Life, a documentary exploring Joyce's life and the circumstances of her death. Through interviews with those who knew her, the film paints a portrait of a vibrant woman whose absence went unnoticed. Joyce Vincent's story has resonated with many, prompting discussions about loneliness, community, and the importance of checking in on one another. Her life and death inspired artistic works, including musician Steven Wilson's album Hands Cannot Erase, which delves into themes of urban isolation. In remembering Joyce, we are reminded of the value of human connection and the need to be vigilant in our care for those around us. Her story serves as a significant call to action to reach out, to listen, and to ensure that no one else fades away. unnoticed.